Hey, what's going on? I just wanted to do this short video of this crossbow I picked up during the Ohio stay at home. It's been 6 days now. They just asked everybody to stay in and try to stay 6 feet away from people. And, some people can go to work, some people can't, as long as your job is important to everyday living, like grocery stores, gas stations, auto mechanics, which I am. But I actually took off 2 weeks ago. I actually put in to take off my vacation 2 weeks ago. So I'm at home, I'm bored. This is something my wife actually asked me to pick up about a month ago, when all of this was going down. Just I don't know why, but my son said, "Hey, get a crossbow," and a couple other things we got. But this is a crossbow made by Killer Instinct Hero 380. Comes with a lifetime warranty, a limited lifetime warranty. It's got everything in it that you need to get out there and hunt. Actually comes with a illuminated Lumix scope, 4x32. Basically, you do have to put this together, but something I just wanted to do a video, and I'll show you how it's done. So like I said, you got to put this together, and it's very, very simple. So we'll be right back, and I'll show you how I'll do it. Okay, now that we got this all unpackaged here, pretty much comes with everything you need to get out there and start hunting. You got your front end here. You got your stock. Pretty neat looking, right? You got your quiver, and the quiver comes with 3 bolts, and also you have your tactical quiver mount. You got the extra butt stock, and you have some rail lube. You got all the bolts and everything to plug it in. You got your foot stirrup. Of course, you got your string. You got to be able to pull that thing back. Like I said, it comes with this neat scope. It actually is illuminated, has battery, has cleaner for it, clean your lens off. Comes with battery, Allen keys. That's pretty much it. You got your instructions there, which I really don't need the instructions, but I'm gonna show you how this is done. Okay, first thing we want to do is we want to attach the front end to our stock. Okay, we're going to use these guides here. Do not take this off. We'll get to that step here in a moment. So basically, you want to line it up there. If you could see that, hopefully you can see right there where this little tab slides in there. And then you want to pull it all the way back until the riser seats up against the butt of the stock. Okay, once you got that completely flush in there, you got your riser bolt attached to the stock completely tight as you can get it. We need to put this set screw right here in the middle, because there's actually a little nipple that comes off your stock, and it's right inside there, and that's going to give you some extra protection. So let's get that threaded in there. I said it comes with all the tools and everything you need to get this bad boy to put together. It says it's very simple. Take this set screw down as far as I can get it nice and tight. Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next step. All right, next step is we're going to remove this protector here. And basically all you want to do is just pull straight down. It's perforated. Comes right out. That's that step. Okay, let's go on to our foot stirrup. Okay, we got our foot stirrup here. If you could see those notches there, those notches actually face down. So you turn your bow over and you want to go right into these little holes right here. Slide them in there. And then we're going to use the two more set screws that came with this kit. Get one started there. Get the other one over here. Get that started. Now we got our foot stirrup in place. Let's go. Let's go on to the next. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to mount our scope here. It's a pretty neat little scope here. So let's get started with that. Basically, you want to loosen these screws up here so you can attach the scope to the Picatinny rail, which is here. That's the Picatinny. 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 So basically what I want to do is I'm going to just I better loosen this up fairly well here, just so I won't have any problems. Okay. Put our screw back on there. Make sure you place it where you want. I usually hold it up and take aim at something and see how comfortable it is and how far I want my eye to be back from the scope where it's in focus. But that's actually where this little guy comes in. I'll show you that later. Oh, did you just see that? Oh my gosh, blooper. I'm getting ahead of myself here, folks. I'm glad this wasn't a very expensive scope. That could be all bad. That could have been all bad. You don't want to drop your scope. It's when you're storing your bow, your guns. Make sure your scope is well protected, because once you dial it in, you don't want to have to screw with it anymore. So we just got it lined up here on our Picatinny rail. Unloosen those bolts, slide it in position, then tighten them up. Simple as that. How sweet is that, man? How freaking sweet. How freaking sweet. That is monstrous. And like I said, this guy is actually illuminated. It has a battery compartment in here. So, I mean, that's pretty much self-explanatory. But I will install it and show you what it looks like. Let's go on to the next step. Okay, last thing we're going to do is we're going to mount our tactical quiver bracket onto your bow. I would call these a Picatinny. I mean, it looks like it. So basically, I'm going to have mine coming off of the left side. I mean, excuse me, the right side. So basically unscrew it. This bad boy in here, like so. Put mine maybe about right there. Just screw that bad baby in there. nice and tight. And then your quiver just kind of slides right up in there and lock it in place. This bracket is actually switchable to left or right, so you just have to unscrew the two hex bolts here and then switch it to the other side. Pretty simple, but I want mine on the right side. And I think this thing is pretty sweet, man. This thing is pretty sweet. It came with 3 bolts with some field tips there. I don't know how well these things operate, but after using them, but I actually bought some center point bolts. These are 20-inch bolts, so if you want to get some extra bolts, make sure you get 20-inch bolts. I'm gonna get a different view of this thing. Lastly, I gotta pull off these cards, so get that out of here. Get that out of here. But first and foremost, before you go out firing this thing, because this could be a lethal weapon, you need to read your instructions very carefully. If you never had one, read your instructions, man. Just please, people, read your instructions. This was very, very simple to put together. That's very sweet. Now I'm gonna show you basically how it looks, overall view. Well, there you have it, folks. The Killer Instinct 380. This bad boy is really, really nice. I'm definitely impressed with the design, how easy it went together. This thing is just pretty cool. Like I said, the scope is illuminated. Let me see if I can actually focus in there. And yeah, that's pretty decent. It dims. Also goes to blue. I thought that was pretty cool. And it dims in blue, off in red. Pretty cool. I really do like this setup here. The Killer Instinct Hero 380. Let's go out and do some hunting, shall we? Let's go.